You are just in time for today's English lesson. Thank you for making time to study with me. Welcome to Jen's Jyugyou. My name is Jen, and today I want to teach you 18 different collocations connected to time. Our first collocation with time for today is to spend time. To spend time doing something means that you are using your time doing that activity. So for example, I have a big test coming up, so I need to spend time studying. Spend time. Our second collocation for today is to make time. And usually we also include the preposition for. Make time for something or someone. So what this means is that your schedule is really busy. There's no way that you have time to do anything, right? But your friend needs some help and you care about your friend, so you will say to that friend, okay, let me see if I can make some time to get together this week. So to make time means to create time or find the time to do something within your busy schedule. Collocation number 3 is to have time. To have time to do something means that you are available to do something. So again, if my friend asks me to help them, oh yes, no problem, I have some time tomorrow, so I will drop by. Or if someone invites me to a party, but I'm really busy with work, I'm sorry, I don't have the time to come to your party. I can't make the time to do so. Expression number 4 is to save time. Okay? So to save time means that you are spending your time in an efficient way so that you have extra time for something. For example, if I am driving to work, I can see on the map, ooh, there's a traffic jam on the route that I usually take. So I will go a different way to save time. Number 5 is to waste time. If you waste your time, it means that you are not using your time efficiently. Maybe you should be studying, but instead of studying, you are playing video games. You are wasting your time. Many people get waste time confused with idiom number 6, which is to kill time. Okay? So to kill time does not have the same meaning as to waste time. To kill time means to do something to make the time pass quicker. You want the time to go by faster, so you want to kill time. For example, when I am waiting for the bus and it's taking a long time to get there, maybe I will play some games on my cell phone to kill time while I wait. So I'm doing something to make the time go by faster while I wait. I'm killing time. Number 7 is on time. Or we might also say you are right on time, which means maybe you have a dentist appointment at 2:30 and you arrive at 2:30. You have arrived on time. You've arrived right on time, the exact time that you were supposed to be there, on time. Some people get this confused with to be in time for something. Okay? So we can say, oh, you are just in time, or you made it just in the nick of time. So just in time or in the nick of time means that you have barely arrived or barely done something just before another action starts. Okay? So maybe I am going to a baseball game, for example, and the baseball game starts at 3 p.m. But I don't get there at 3 p.m. I get there at 4 p.m. I am not on time, but just at 4:02, my favorite player hits a home run and I get to see the home run because he did it at 4:02 and I got there at 4 o'clock. So I was in time to see the home run. In time. I arrived just before the other event started. In time. In another video, I talked about how prepositions can change the meaning of your sentences, and I also gave a few more examples of in time versus on time. So you can check out that video over there. Collocation number 9 is to run out of time or to be out of time. So this means that you have a time limit, a certain amount of time that you need to complete something in. But the time limit has come, you've reached the end of the time that you have, but you have not finished the thing that you were trying to do. You ran out of time, so you could not complete the activity you wanted to. For example, if I am writing a test, okay, I have some more questions here, and suddenly I hear, time's up. Huh? Time's up, time is finished, but I still have like 20 more questions on my test and there's no time to answer them. I have run out of time. I am out of time. Collocation number 10 is probably one that you know already, and it is free time. Okay, this is a noun. Your free time, or sometimes people call it your spare time, means time that you have that is not taken up with other obligations. There's not something already planned that you have to do during that time. So you have free time to do whatever you want. So usually when people ask you, what do you like to do in your free time? Or what do you do in your spare time? They want to know about your hobbies. For example, in my free time, I enjoy acting, playing video games, and reading. Those are the types of activities I enjoy doing in my free time. Collocation number 11 is to take time off. So to take time off means that you are scheduling some days that you don't have to go to work. So if I want to go on a vacation, I will take time off work. I'm taking off a week to go on a trip to Hawaii. I am taking time off. Collocation number 12 is take your time. Take your time. This expression means don't rush, don't hurry, use as much time as you need, go as slow as you want, no problem. I hear this the most often, probably, when I am in a restaurant, okay? And I have the menu and I'm trying to decide, trying to make a decision. What do I want to eat? And the waiter comes, can I get you anything? I'm still trying to decide, sorry. And the waiter will say, oh, take your time. If you are taking your time, it means that you are going slowly, going at your own pace, there's no rush. The opposite of that is to be pressed for time. So if you are pressed for time, it means you don't have any time. Okay? You are in a hurry, you're in a rush. So maybe I am quickly trying to walk somewhere and someone stops me. Excuse me, can I please ask you? Sorry, I don't have time to talk to you. I'm pressed for time. I gotta go. Collocation number 14 is, it's about time. Okay? So if somebody says to you, it's about time, it's the same as saying, finally, I have been waiting. If I am waiting for my friend and she's supposed to meet me at 6 o'clock, and now it is 6:30, she is not on time, and then she finally shows up at 6:40, I might look at her and say, it's about time you got here because I've been waiting for her. It's about time. Collocation number 15 is to have a great time. Have a great time. When I went to Disneyland, I had a great time. To have a great time means that you are doing something that is really enjoyable. You are having a lot of fun. It's a happy and pleasant experience. You are having a good time or having a great time. The opposite of that is number 16, which is to have a hard time or to have a rough time. If you have a hard time or you have a rough time, it means that you are having some kind of difficulty or you're experiencing some kind of problems or something really bad has happened in your life and you're really upset by this. So for example, maybe I am trying to do my math homework and I cannot solve this problem. Hey, can you help me? I'm having a hard time with question 6. Or, for example, if somebody passes away in your family, you might feel very, very upset by this, and you can say, I'm having a rough time. Okay? So to have a hard time or have a rough time means that you are facing some kind of difficulty or difficult situation. Collocation number 17 is to tell time. To tell time means that you can look at an analog clock, a non-digital clock, and be able to understand and read what time it is. So look at the big hand, look at the little hand. What time does the clock tell you it is? So this process of learning how to read this kind of clock is called to tell time. Unfortunately, many children these days don't know how to tell time because there's digital clocks and everyone's always looking at the clock on their cell phone, so children don't need to learn how to tell time. Our final collocation, number 18, is also connected to children or what might happen with children, and it is to have a time out. A time out. So what this means is that when a child is misbehaving, has done something wrong, has some bad behavior, you will punish that child by giving them what we call a time out. So the child has to have a time out, which usually means they will sit on a chair facing the corner. They're not allowed to read anything, play any games, and they just have to sit in the corner for a couple of minutes and think about what it is that they have done wrong. Why are they sitting in timeout? When I was a child, sometimes I would have fights with my younger brother. And my mom would get really angry. You two better stop fighting. If you don't stop, you're going to get a timeout. So today, you learned 18 different collocations connected to time. Hopefully you will be able to use these collocations naturally in your conversations. And now it's time for question of the day. Today's question is, what do you like to do in your free time? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for spending the time to study English with me. English is not an easy language, but please take your time and enjoy learning. Feel free to check out some of my other English lessons to help you improve your skills. Good luck with your English studies, everyone. See you in the next lesson.